Creating a question bank with AI Design Assistant in Blackboard Ultra. The AI Design Assistant in Blackboard Ultra can help instructors save time when creating question banks to use in tests. This feature uses Anthology and Microsoft Azure's responsible AI framework to generate questions based upon your course's title, description, and additional settings that you select. The data you enter into the Blackboard AI Design Assistant is processed for your use in Blackboard, is not shared with others, and is not used to improve AI models. The AI Design Assistant is intended to complement existing workflows initiated by instructors. The instructor maintains control over the information input and bears the responsibility of critically evaluating the generated output. In this tutorial, I will demonstrate the process instructors can use to generate a question bank to use in a test. At all steps in the creation process, you have control to review, adjust, and customize what the AI Design Assistant generates. To create a question bank in an Ultra course, locate the Details and Actions menu. Then click on the Question Banks link. On the Question Banks page, click the plus icon. In the menu that appears, select Auto Generate. You will be taken to the Auto Generate Question Bank page. At first, you may see content automatically generated based on course title and course description. Use the settings on the left side of the page to customize a prompt that adds more context and specificity. This will help improve the usefulness of the generated content. Let's take a look at this. In this example, I have entered a learning objective into the description field. However, you may type keywords or other descriptors here. This field will accept up to 2,000 characters. As an alternative, I could have selected one or more items from the course content outline by clicking on the Select Course Items button. Either option will help create a specific prompt with details to improve the generated results. Next, choose a question type from the provided drop-down menu. If you select Inspire Me, the tool will generate a variety of question types. In this example, I will pick Inspire Me. Next, choose a complexity level for the generated content. Complexity is a measure of difficulty based on academic level of study or focus. The AI Design Assistant provides 10 levels of complexity, ranging from low to high. Next, set the number of questions slider to indicate how many questions to create. You may generate as many as 10 questions at a time, but you can use the generator as many times as needed. In this example, I will create 10 questions. When you are done customizing your prompt settings, click the Generate button to see what the AI Design Assistant creates for you. In a few seconds, the page will display an updated assortment of questions for you to review. Always review the results of generative AI tools for accuracy and bias. If you do not like the generated results, you may edit the prompt settings and generate a new batch of questions. When you find suitable questions to work with, select them and click the Add button at the bottom of the page. You will be taken back to the question bank page. Your new question bank will be named as Generated Bank and include the date that it was created. To review and edit the question bank's name, questions, and settings, click on the name of the question bank. When viewing the question bank, you may edit the name, description, questions, and point values by clicking on the editing tools for each item. You may also generate additional questions to add to the question bank through the plus icon on this page as desired. When your question bank is ready to use, you may create a test and add questions to it. When working in a test, you can utilize question banks in two different ways. When you are creating a test, you may review question options on the Content and Settings tab by clicking on the Add icon. If you want to select individual questions to add to the test, select Reuse Questions from the menu that appears. You will then see a Reuse Questions screen for searching your question banks. Select your desired questions and click the Copy Question button. Your selected questions will appear within the test and will be directly editable through the on-screen tools. All students will see these questions on the test in the order listed. If you want to make a test where each student gets a different set of questions drawn from your question bank, choose Add Question Pool. You will be taken to a screen to select your question bank and the questions to include. When you are done, click the Add Questions button With this option, a question pool block will appear on your test instead of showing the individual questions. In the Number of Questions to Display to Students field, enter how many questions you want the system to pick at random to show each student, then click Save. These options ensure that each student will see a different version of the test. The questions and the order that they are presented in will be different. This option is useful for discouraging cheating. Once you have added questions from your question bank to the test, review your test settings and make it available to students. Thank you for watching this presentation. If you have questions about Blackboard's AI Design Assistant, contact Online Learning.